Ku pandang wajahmu dan bersenyum. Malam guys. Soalnya aja lah.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Denied brilliantly. Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. This is goes for a shot. England take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy. Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late reacting to that. And the finish! Goal!
Adam Strong.
And we've barely begun here. Was there
Adam
ever
Strong.
any doubt? Well,
Adam
how's
Strong.
that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not the slightest. So that's two. Oh, he's having a goal! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute pitch. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He just absolutely speared that in. And I think he surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that. A case now of complete control. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see it's just the keeper in his way. Shot goal!
Aduh.
Great football, shot and save. Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. England have their second corner now. This is Gerrard. Tries a shot! Yes! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because shoots! And he's it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly if It's composure from here. Into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? Looks to the other side. Well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a hit! Well, he called that pure, but no end product. If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Gerard. Palmer. Tries one from range.
Cenderung
Oh,
Palmer.
impressive strike. Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter. Palmer. He'll try from distance. He's got a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell that they hope will continue. Pinches it off him. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Captain, oh, good effort!
Hat-trick.
Top panache and passion. This a man full of it all. Well, I think we've reached the point when even
Palmer,
limitations
hat-trick,
is no
Palmer.
longer an option. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have the ball. It's clean! Off the scale! A finish right from the top drawer! They are firing, truly firing! I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Big chance! Has another go! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Adam Armstrong. Aduh, salah nih.
It's the keeper's ball. He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. It would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Palmer! Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some of those players are totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Gerard gets his final warning. Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee will soon change his status. Now it's Bellingham, looking to play him in. Oh, look, it's
Hat-trick. Hey.
and they're threatening to fly away here. Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And there was his turn, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just? Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. And it's Bellingham. And a
Aduh.
This possibly the last play of the half. Played it short. And here's Gerrard.
Jauh.
His high
Eish.
shot. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory. And it's only half time. Astonishing. Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half? It's Hans! He's stuck it away! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so
Striker
one-sided now
anomaly
is
supaya
getting scary.
ada yang strong ini.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. We'll talk about being on. He's going for goal!
Uff,
And that's a tiny finish.
segitu ya.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. He's got four. That is remarkable. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. Oh, he's all alone. Bellingham! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast. Absolutely no either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Fritz one in. It's made its way to him. And he's a decent shot! And a big finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Right now, as a final whistle, they're really relieved. As if 3 words enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. And the shots! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Takes a shot! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. Some of those players are totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Another one! This must be his shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish.
Lihat nih striker sih ya, ada ini keren
Continues to
banget.
wipe. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. Shoots the shoots! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. Well, I think we've reached the point where even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happened now. There's been a knocking of intention, urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose. Oh, there was plenty of that. Well, let's just consider that one arranged by Victor. It certainly wasn't from the goalkeeper. Substitution. Ghana choosing to make the first change. Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer being given no time to dwell on the ball here. Yeah, he's in one on. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. How many? Just how many? To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to reach. It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That could set him on his way. Yeah, I think I feel that way too. Not that I tried in one-on-one situations. Substitution in progress. So we have more activity on the bench here. Kane looking for the run. This looks promising. Short armour! That's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Substitution. So time to change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Break in play means they can now affect their change. Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. This is Kane. Oh, what? And he shoots! And the chasm continues to widen. A brute statement that underpins where these teams are at. Some of those players are totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. When the manager pulled it in, he was only too happy to repay that fate. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. I think there's been a great awareness to everything they've been doing during this spell, and that they hope will continue. Classic Kane brilliance! About as smooth as it gets! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts! Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. He's found a way through. And the shot! And it's faded wide. Substitution on the left. England making further changes here and in quick succession. Coming on the field. Telling it away. Saka. Gerard. Can he get onto this? Skillfully cut out. So
Dapat satu lagi yo. Satu lagi.
look backward here. Goes for the shot.
Brilliant.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
It's a goal.
And this is getting ridiculous. take the lead. He's beaten the last man. And the shot!
Aduh,
Oh,
biasanya
it's
kurang
wide.
bagus.
Now it's Watkins. Great vision. Well, it's a week of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Can he finish? Definitely away.
Tinggal mukanya tuh.
Jordan
Lagi
Henderson
Stephen
is
Gerrard.
someone so often referred to
Ulang
as the
lagi.
defender's defender. It's Gerrard!
Gerald hat-trick.
How many? Just how many? The golf in class is fast. I can see some heads dropping here now, Tito. I see things getting even worse than there for here.
Cakep, Gerald.
Added time is out, and there goes the whistle. England have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. So what do you take away from it all, Tim? England can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Bellingham. Siapa nih? Oh, Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong. Guys, jangan lupa follow guys. Jangan lupa follow ya guys. Guys. Biar gue semangat live guys. Jangan lupa follow guys, follow. Biar saya semangat live juga. Berkat kalian, dukungan kalian guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Ternyata 3180 ternyata guys.
And that gets things running. Look at you, Jim, see making a difference here. Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous... Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered!
Cakep banget,
Well, they
guys.
would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise. And you can see that every bit of that picture he had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his last game. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's well seen too. They've got to be quick moving this forward. It's Bebeto. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Aduh, apa itu? Kang In.
He had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar.
Kang In.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tramini. German.
Cakep banget sih dimainnya.
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him.
Aduh.
Disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Bebeto!
Thank you.
And he couldn't finish. He did well there. He held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Apa sih? Parah sih ini. Santai dulu. Santai dulu.
Kimmich. Messi. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now
Orang itu Messi.
will lose it.
Berapa orang itu?
Shaping up to have a crack from here.
Guys.
Great chance here to level it up. Messi! That was travelling. It's Bebeto. And here's Dropper. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped.
Aduh. Apa sih jelas sih?
Oh, the ball's come loose and he's been caught on it here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Astaga.
That interception was
segitu loh.
And a shot. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Sandetti. And here's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aduh. Kenapa di stick gua nih?
He's playing. He gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well seen. Saw that's coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Chance to hit the counter. Pressing intense, and it's paid off. It's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's managed to get it all wrong. It's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. He's quick to snatch it back. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Let's Bebeto. Now it's Mikaki. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Aduh, salah lagi.
Hazard. It's Bebeto. This is Drogba.
Aduh.
And yes, it's there! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He takes his spot expertly. Just way too. The keeper was never going to stop him. Sugar and Galvani are doing very nicely, thank you. There's a certain authority in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. It's certainly onside here. It's just about came out on top, and they were certainly tested. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Aduh.
In seconds was all it took to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very... He's having a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in H right, and they are soaring! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way. Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. And there was his third, and boy, he looks for business. Doesn't he just? This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Shogun Galvani are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bebeto, and Bebeto! And that's it! And they're threatening to fly away here. Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick announcement. It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were reading through the game. Substitution for Indonesia.
So we're off again. Tunisia change their lineup for the second half. Standing reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. So they've made a half-time change here. Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. This looks promising.
Aduh, Haji,
Running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a shot! Loose now, they want to get it back.
Aduh, kotornya ke Pedri, kok larinya ke situ sih.
It's Bebeto. Now it's Mikaki.
Apa sih?
The defense proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oke, bener opernya kemana sih?
Can see
Opernya ke
things
Pedri loh
others
itu,
simply cannot.
Bapak.
Pedri. Messi. Great vision. Batistuta. He's through here. Picks it up brilliantly.
Astaga, oke.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Benar sih, ini sticknya parah sini.
Such
Kampung ini.
somewhat off target. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. And it's Zanetti. He has found a way through. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
Apa kabar kau? Kabarku baik-baik saja.
And he's definitely onside. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Drogba looking sharp there.
Astaga.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it. Nothing wrong with blowing the ball. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think. Canizio perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Tembus loh itu, guys.
This is Drogba, and here's Lee Kang-in. Tries to play. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Tadinya orange dong dia.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality, and Selemak's has been played through. Well, that's fabulous. Chance! And he's stuck it away! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro. Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this. Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Coming on the field, a few of his teammates are quite furious as they felt they made nothing of it. It's lost doesn't look challenged either. Substitutions taking place. Trottinho. Well played, well sorted out.
Opernya kemana? Opernya ke Hadiov itu. Go.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through.
Kenapa lagi dia?
That was very necessary. That was excellently dealt with. There's a
Lexi.
time interception. Now it's Yamal. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kimmich. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's pushed through. Goes for a shot.
Astaga.
Off the post. He's not looking for safety. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. He was under real pressure there. Oh, super ball! Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish on the highest order. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it. Batistuta demonstrates. And Bebeto! Smashing save. Really good save that. Stuck up to
Stephen
pass.
Gerrard.
Can he get there? Drogba unable to make it happen for all of his good intentions.
Ya, toke. Nge-lag banget sih. Udah di-over loh itu.
Intercepts.
Lihat tuh, nge-lag banget tuh.
Fire gets it away.
Ngelek
And time is
banget,
up, and
guys.
there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The
Sound
winners
selap
were
atau apa
so
bang?
good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. It really reflects on what we've seen.
Kurang
Well,
satu.
there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
Ntar saya join ya, bisa ya. Sabar, saya lihat dulu. 4356, 4356. Salah. Ini. Empat tiga lima enam, 4356, 56 tiga, salah dong, sorry, 43 dong, 4356 90 Oke. Oke. Oke, kita cek. Oh, sadis lawannya 32. Sip, hajar. Guys, kita lagi main tim loh ini. Kita lagi main tim.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Cakep.
Another chance. Indonesians would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it. And he's managed to get free. Succumbs to the pressure. Ricosta. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cakep. Aduh. Sorry. Aduh. Begitu lagi.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Looking to play it in. And he welcomes it in. Real chance here.
Mantap.
Corner here.
Oh, ini tiga.
Well, they
Tiga
know
lawan
they've got a
dua.
height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That has been knocked clear. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Cakep.
And now they could spring out of defense.
Aduh. Terobosan loh itu padahal.
Pressing high and with purpose. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Indonesia, like all the early pressure. I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them. Now it's got space here. Ricosta. Attempts to score. 0-0 it remains. Nice touch.
Tidak
Well to there. And he's managed to gift it back. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's De Jong. This is Ibrahimovic. And Shevchenko.
Cakep.
Ricosta. Oh, what a mistake!
Yes.
Schneider
Offside
his defensive quality there.
Offside. Cakep.
Indonesia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter. That is clear. Just look at how they line up. Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Would they?
Aduh, sorry guys.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Sorry.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sorry. Gua salah oper.
Schneider taking charge of the dead ball. Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Kemana?
Save from Khan.
Yes. Balik. Mantap. Siap.
Would they? De Jong. Howson.
Ya, Mir.
Femi.
Cakep.
Femi. Face to face with his great rival.
Cakep.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Cakep.
30 minutes gone.
Aduh,
Want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed out to the left flank. Aimed at the far side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a pop!
Aduh, pelan banget.
He's there to get a vital touch. I think he's looked great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Somewhat off target.
Aduh, jelek banget.
Shevchenko. Zanetti cuts it out.
Aduh.
And it's Schneider. Rijkaard is the distributor in chief, always looking for movers. He's in plenty of space here. Crosses boot, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 now. Schneider with the short one. Kicks it across. Could they get it away?
Aduh.
Brilliantly. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Corner number 3 coming up.
Oke, kali ini kita golin.
And it's been taken short.
Aduh.
Takes a shot. That's just playing it safe and simple. He's found a way through.
Astaga. Astaga. Yes.
Quick to recover this.
Yes, mantap.
Great defense. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it.
Susah banget sih.
Terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Balik.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Woi, wasit.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Zanetti. They back into the centre.
Aduh.
Towards the end of the first period. And it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Indonesia really seems to lose their way a bit, it has to be said. Peter, having started the game quite strongly, I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It's 0-0 at the break.
Apa betul Anda dulu juga pernah melakukan KDRT terhadap substitution in progress.
So we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Cakep. Aduh.
Lovely pass. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Through ball over the top.
Kita kiper.
Shevchenko! Shevchenko! The Rejuvenated goal machine! Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish. And he draws the sweetest of pictures. While he had time to weigh on the fact that the keeper was vulnerable and he duly loved it. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0. Talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away. But he'll be
Sorry, God. Kupe.
It's not the best ball. The others apologetic of teammates.
Ah.
Not Shevchenko. Harrison does well to get it back. Indonesia, different to some extent this half.
Aduh, kau nyasar
Of the changes to come soon. Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Timber, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Timber getting forward. He's got away. Harrison well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep
Ya,
an eye
siap.
on.
Cakep.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge. Looking at the referee, but he's
Gak
playing
apa-apa, gak
play on.
apa-apa. Kita kejar lagi, Bang.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Racingnya gila nih.
And it's Messi.
Cakep tuh.
Curving pass. Your impression so far, Jim? We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. I think that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but
Cakep.
up their game considerably.
Aduh, nenek.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Pass is the best. Akanji. And they win it back again. Ronaldinho gets a foot in there.
Yeah.
And Shevchenko. Indonesia.
Yes. Sis.
Very well to get to that. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Zanetti. We've spelt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled it off for that
Kasar
challenge.
sekali.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Substitution. Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition
Ya,
that they're setting
aduh.
themselves up to
Buket.
counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aduh.
And a truly agonising miss. Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Played it short. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. This looks for chance.
Aduh.
Some chance to counter. He is through here. This is Ibrahimovic.
Yes.
Indonesia very much running into the last chance saloon. It's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. And here's Ibrahimovic. Drives.
Woo.
Oh, and that should have been two. Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot
Aduh,
more
nge-lag
zest now.
lagi.
He does
Buka.
look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He is shown to be yellow card.
Aduh.
Well, this may not be the
Susah, guys,
quickest angle
main.
for a direct hit. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Susah.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. clearance. And Shevchenko! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off. But the breaking hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. And the number on the board is 3. Messi, it's a good put in there. Oh, he's looking to be a mess in the final third.
Cakap.
The end. Time is up.
Mantap, 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 guys.
Party separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Indonesia really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it
Mantap,
like
mantap,
that.
bro.
Defended
Nazri.
reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening.
Thank you.
That's going to be painful for them.
Belum jodoh kita. Sejauh gua. Sejelek gua mainnya. Thank you ya, bro. Mana yang tadi numpang gua? Aku let's go. Wow. Oke. Langsung pakai bel.
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Indonesia. Kita pakai Indonesia.
From the way. A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country.
Oh, cakep
Gareth Bale
banget.
is certainly
Oh,
one of those things. And Beckham!
shoot.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Just a sharp little ball here. Nicely intercepted.
Yo.
Can he get it through? Now it's not perfect. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Aduh, kenapa opernya kayak gitu sih?
And here's Bale. Squeeze it through.
Songket banget sih.
Danny Olmo. This is the time you need that pace. Well, that's well spotted. He's offering some sort of an apology there. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi, dapat lari Messi.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his
Messi larinya
tracks.
kayak gitu lah.
Messi. Neymar. Chance for a shot!
Astaga.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. It's Bale. Bale. Oh, that's Bellingham! And one more try! So we're still where we started right now. Pedri. To lift, puts it, and intercepts.
Transisinya cepat banget guys.
Danny Olmo. He is through here. Danny Olmo crosses. Wan-Bissaka. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Big chance! Manchester United! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation
Guys,
utterly avoidable.
follow ya
Has resulted in
guys.
considerable embarrassment. Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press. Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to... Bellingham! Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Wan-Bissaka. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. It's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ntar gue keluarin Mbappe.
Danny Olmo. Al-Jamal. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well there.
Biasaan covernya kayak gitu sih.
Al-Jamal. Nicely weighted ball. It's a really well measured ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pedri. For Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri.
Asueng.
That interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from Zanetti. Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half time. And it's been played through. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kenapa kayak gitu? Iya, elah. Ya. Lari Mbappe. Aduh. Keren banget pertahanannya guys.
Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Mbappe.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Beckham to take it as usual. Tunisia has the chance to go the other way. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Neymar. Pedri. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And he shoots!
Aduh.
And he couldn't finish. finish.
Astaga,
Oh,
kencang
passes.
banget.
The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Astaga, kencang banget.
Mbappe. Threads one in. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Mbappe apa nih Mbappe?
Unable to get back onto level terms before half time, they trail 1-0. Well, obviously things are not good. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Indonesia could really do with such a chance. I've fallen loose again.
Cium. Aku dilayakan.
Oh no, this does not look good. Out again for a throw.
Out.
Dumfries. He is always looking to play quality balls, and it's Belling. Manchester United
Sebenarnya kayak gitu
really
sih,
been
siapa itu?
terrific at snuffing out a threat. Now for something different. Clinch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the
As.
pass, did he? Neymar,
Apa sih? Jelas nih.
and it's Neymar. This is past his shot.
Astaga, kiper.
That push, no routine saves. Batistuta
Keeper
clearly
Munir
thought
tuh.
he had the beating of the keeper.
Spiderman dia, Spiderman. Dia jadi Spiderman tuh kiper tuh.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence.
Messi, aduh.
That's just playing it safe. Simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed them today and he gave them no chance to get on the turn. Now it's Bellingham.
Ya elah, kesalahan siapa itu?
In a good position here. Sergio, what are you thinking? We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely
Aduh, Messi.
some approach that they can up their game considerably and need considerably. Oh, he's bustling through and tries a shot!
Ya ampun.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Ada apa dengan kamu, Messi?
Substitution in progress.
And here's Zanetti.
Aneh.
It's throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's having a shot! Again, a brilliant save. The players must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Stress sama kipernya benar ya. Siapa sih kipernya?
Corner number 2 then.
Itu kiper siapa tuh kiper? Keren banget kiper. Ntar ya titik.
Substitution.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tanet. Intricate passing to progress the ball. It's Ronaldinho!
Akhirnya ngobolin.
There seems no way back, but they are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. That's just a
Ya ampun, kipernya kemana, Gak.
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Looking at a different game now. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude. If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. De Bruyne. Now it's Bale. Bellingham gets on his bike and shapes the shoot.
Yes.
And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. The game with so much to recommend it. Back in front. Wonderfully smooth start and slick. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United have their lead. You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task, keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Akanji. Tunisia do have a chance to get there. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. This is Shevchenko. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned the way. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Aduh. Ampun, bukan opernya ke situ dong.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Yamal.
Ah,
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Gerrard.
sumpah benar nih.
Danger is averted.
Kopernya ke Ronaldinho loh.
Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Ah,
Tries to get it clear. Ronaldinho.
hey,
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
nabrak aja itu, papi.
I think they've got just about enough time for this free kick. Yeah, this could well be. De Bruyne!
Aduh.
And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined.
Kembali lagi dong. Ada nggak yang main titik? Tidak turun. 4-3-3. 4-3 lagi salah. Ya, yalah. Tiga 3-5. Oke, udah lagi dia. Ini masukin Shevchenko ini Bati. Guys, bantu follow guys. Thank you yang udah follow guys. Thank you udah like, udah follow, thank you.
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Oreo.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're
Ya,
underway.
oh,
Well, Peter,
kesalahan
it's easy to heap
terus
praise
ya.
on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work. And Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business. Some say the best ever. Yeah, and I can see why he's about as sophisticated as players come. And his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Over to the right flank. Oh, great feet there. And he's picked it up out wide. Gerrard. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Opsi deh,
Ibrahimovic
opsi
flagged
deh.
offside. He's had it nicked away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Aduh.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's a good foot in there.
Thank you banget.
That defending is
Thank you.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Aduh, paling kesel opernya kayak gitu tuh.
Gerrard. It's early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Play from Rijkaard. Can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball.
Ah,
Mbappe. And here's Mbappe.
es.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to
Lari,
decision.
lari.
Okay,
Astaga,
initially, he probably
tampol,
wasn't
tampol.
in the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Tunisia yet to have an attempt on goal.
Astaga.
Oh, that's nice. Donadoni has got himself a free kick.
Apa itu, guys?
It's another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save. Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mbappe, face to face with his great rival. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. In with the challenge. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Go.
Zanetti. Wan-Bissaka knocks it into space. Shevchenko plays it in. Cannavaro with the clearance. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. That's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Campur.
That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Neymar. And Wan-Bissaka. It's Kimmich. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Zanetti. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. So really well
Salah loh tadi kalau nggak kartu itu Neymar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barr picks it up out wide. Impressive job. Oh, the header just off target. He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy. Pedri. He's had it taken off him.
Jadi ketonton.
Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. Zanetti powering forward here. Pass somewhat off target. That brings the first half to a close.
Sakura.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of
Apa
try.
sih?
Reflections on the first half? Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too. Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second period is underway. Indonesia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point. And we have our very first corner.
Ibrahimovic.
Just on target.
Kepalanya bagus banget.
Zanetti. Pedri. It's Kimmich. Neymar. Great vision. And Shevchenko. And that is
Woohoo! Bati gol.
Surprise. Who else?
Bati
The
gol.
ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Kenapa
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger room. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0. Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, that's a fine interception. And Shevchenko. Can he get it through? The ball, good take. That's very neat.
Aduh.
That's wonderful awareness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Donatobi. In towards the back. It's rising! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that was coming, Peter.
Apa itu
It's
wasit?
not a final warning after all. Ibrahimovic to play it into the box.
Apa itu wasit?
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's got backward here. And he was alert to it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep...
Aduh.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. I think they just have to keep forcing the issue. They'll get clinical. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Now it's Ibrahimovic. O'Reilly. It's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Wan-Bissaka. Sanjay, what are you thinking?
Aduh.
It's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. And he was quick to react. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Nice control. Pedri going forward.
Wasit.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Islam. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. And Shevchenko. Tunisia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense. He's having a hit! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! And with the match slipping away, they have all the fouls off the canvas. You just know there is no stopping that. Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Sejebol gitu loh, tendangannya kencang banget sih emang.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Nah,
Starting to look very interesting,
tekan
this.
gitu.
Well, at this stage, he's gone for goal! Well, the goal's from loose here.
Batistuta. Coming on the field. Number 18. Gerrard. Number 23. De Bruyne. Number 18. Ronaldinho.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Number
Right now
21.
towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah engages and forces him off the ball. Lam. Cut it out.
Kencang banget kampung.
And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe looking for the chance to... Oh, Mbappe! Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Tanet. Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. Juve. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your thoughts on today's game then, Tim? Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and an end with the right result, in my opinion. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Oke guys, thank you guys. Udah 2 jam gua live. Thank you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you yang udah nonton ya. Thank you. Thank you juga yang udah